What's happening, everybody? Lockoutmen and my special guest tonight. We're just in the back room chilling right quick, waiting to everybody to come up in here. But this is for the replay. When you guys hit that play button, you automatically start hearing me talking. So instead of just sitting here waiting for the people to come up in here, I want to talk to you guys. So as you know, I am Lockoutmen, and this is the Lockoutmen podcast show. It's the show that brings everybody together. You know what I'm saying? We come on daily, just around this time, 8 o'clock-ish, I think. But you got to make sure you hit that all button, all right? So when you hit that all button, next time when I go live, then you'll know that we go live. So brother man, what is it? Jada fucking?
Yeah.
Jada Inc.
So the company's Jada Inc. and the Instagram handle is Jada Trucking Empire, because that's what we're building.
Okay, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. So where you at? Where you at in the part of the world right now?
I'm in Toronto, man, aka the 6.
Oh my God,
area, which is
bro. Hold up, bro. I got a Canada dude up in
here. Yeah, most definitely.
Ah, man, I appreciate you. How? Look, I got so many people that seeks me out, man. So please tell me how did you come across me, man?
Instagram. Yeah, I see my OG on DSX trucking over there.
Okay, that's my G right there.
Yes.
Yeah, I met him in the in a live stream. He was talking to a young lady named Jay Rich.
Okay.
And
right.
And he was, he's one of them old school super trucker, don't give a fuck about nothing type of trucker. I dig him, man. I dig him a lot. Even though he don't like us steering wheel holders. And
he hates them automatics.
Yeah, he hates the automatics, man. You cannot tell him. I try to tell him something about an automatic. He don't want to hear it. He don't want to hear that. He definitely don't want to hear that, man. Man, Toronto, Canada. Man. Have you came over to the States? I mean, have you?
Many times. Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. That's what's up, man.
Majority of my family is in New York.
Get out.
Yeah, my father's from New York, so I spent lots and lots of time in New York City. A lot. It's my second home, basically. Yeah. Still got keys for the houses over there.
Okay. Let me go in and bring up your Instagram right quick so we can promote that. Okay. Let's see, Instagram. And you said Jada. Let's see, J.A.D.A. Inc. Yeah, there it is.
Jada _ trucking _ empire.
I got you right here. Hold on right quick. Let me show you. That's it right there.
Sure.
All right. That's what's up. All right. Do you have a YouTube page too or no?
I do. It's Jada Inc.
Okay, hold on. We'll bring that up and promote your YouTube page as well. Let's see. Jada Inc. All right. Now I'll go ahead and plug the link into the chat so that everybody can go there and subscribe to it. So I got both of them up. All right, man. We got a few people up in here, man. So let's go ahead and get the show started.
Get it.
All you have to do is stay a minute, just take your time. The clock is ticking, so stay. All you have to do is stay.
Yes, sir. What's going on, everybody? Lockoutmen back again with another podcast interview for you guys tonight. Tonight is what? Thursday? Can you believe it already? It's Thursday already. How you guys? What you know? What I said before that I do not talk about politics, but man, how you guys is feeling about this election right now, man? I mean, I got thoughts and thoughts and thoughts, and I talked to a lot of people, and we both conversated about what's this BS that's going on right now, man. But it's not about it's not about the presidential debate. Somebody going to lose their job tonight or this week or next week. Whenever they finally decide who's going to be in the White House, we'll find out. But somebody's going to be happy and somebody's going to be sad. I'm just saying. My name is Lockout Men, and welcome to the Lockout Men podcast show. The show that comes on daily around this time, 8-ish, 8 o'clock-ish. If you like content like this and more, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, and hit that bell and that all button. We are simulcasting across YouTube and the Soul Nation Facebook group. Thank you very much to Nikki Pointer for hooking me, giving me the plug to plug you guys in. So if you guys watching over there, welcome. And welcoming the LOM community. They're filing in. So again, if you guys, man, all this bill going off and stuff. If you guys like what I do over here and you want to support the channel, you can do that by hitting me up with some coffee, man. Do that. The coffee app is in the description, as well as the Cash app. So hook a brother up with some coffee. You can also join the community. 3 tiers: breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Well, tonight's guest is from Toronto, Canada. Can you believe it? I got a brother, man, that came a long way to build his dump truck empire, and we're gonna bring him in on the stream right now. Welcome to the show, Jada Inc. What's going on, brother, man?
Just here, my brother. Just here.
All right, man. So we was talking in the green room, trying to let people know where you come from. So tell me a little bit about yourself. Where you come from, bro?
I was born in Barbados. That's the most beautiful island in the world, little island in the Caribbean.
Wait, ain't Barbados the home of Rihanna?
Yeah. It's the home of me. But yeah, Riri, she's from there as well.
Have you met her? I mean, have you seen her? Or
I have friends that are close to her friends, so we partied in the same VIP area and whatnot.
wow.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, because Barbados isn't really a big place, so yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's unfortunate I haven't heard no new music from her yet, but
Right.
with your friend's connection, do you think she's back in the studio trying to get some bangers out for next year? And I'm
I think
saying
she's
next.
enjoying life, man. That billionaire status, building her empire.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. All right, go ahead and continue about yourself, bro.
Yeah,
I
so
just
born in
had to
Barbados
say that.
and moved to Toronto, Canada when I was about 10 years old, and been here ever since. Started to get in trouble as a youngster. The same old story as every young Black person living in the inner city ghettos. So fell victim to the crime, wanted some fast money, wanted to be independent the best way I knew how. And I was mesmerized and enticed by the lifestyle that I seen on the street. So being raised correctly, we still had manners. We still was we call it brought up in the Caribbean. So I was raised properly, but I decided to go hit the streets anyway because I wanted what I felt like I was lacking, and we just hit the streets. And after a while, it took a toll, and I was incarcerated. But it took really long for me to be incarcerated.
But
So
let me ask you this, brother, man. You came from Barbados at the age of 10.
yes,
What was the reason? What was the reason why you came up to Canada?
a better life. My mother decided to we wanted a better life because there's much more opportunities here in North America than it is in the Caribbean. So
Okay.
thanks to her for doing that, and yeah, we came up here and it's working out. It's working out. Took me a while to get started on the correct path, but it worked
Right.
out, and I'm every day I'm glad that we made that choice because I look at friends and just people back home, and I realize how
And
blessed I
the
truly am to be in.
lifestyle. Yeah,
Yeah,
you see the lifestyle and the paths that they chose.
right.
Luckily for you, your mom's had a better idea for you. At
Definitely.
least at that time anyway, right?
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
All right.
So
So up in Canada, Toronto, Canada,
mhm.
man, Toronto, Canada, man. You was getting in some trouble, some crime trouble up in Canada?
Yeah, in Toronto to be exact. Toronto, yeah, it's a multicultural city. It's just what 4 million people shy of the population of New York City. You know what I mean? And I think in 2000, as far as crime, not to glorify it, but as far as crime, I think in 2018 or 17, we had more homicides in Toronto than New York City. Just to give you a
Damn
little
it,
scope
man.
of what's going on, though. Yeah,
Ain't Drake you guys hear me? I'm shooting off all these celebrities and all like that. But ain't
uh,
Drake from Toronto, Canada?
yeah, he's from the city. Yeah, definitely,
All right.
definitely.
So you started getting into trouble before trucking. So what was some of the issues that you got into and what was the way that you got up out of it?
Well, I decided to sell drugs as a youngster. You know what I mean? And lots of gunplay. So, and just being a kid from the street, the the regular activities that one does in the streets. And we decided to
Right.
do that, run heavy, and yeah, was arrested many times. But I've
Mhm.
always, grace to the and thanks to the Most High, I've always escaped um, prison time. So even growing up, I did a couple like weeks in jail until I got bail and stuff like that. But I've never did any real time. I've always got bail or probation. It's like the Most High was looking out for me
Okay.
and blessing me, protecting me. And then yeah, it got to the point where okay, you're not listening. All right, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna
We
sit your ass.
we gonna have to spank that ass. That's what
Right,
it
you're
is.
gonna get some act right, and that's exactly what happened. But I needed it. I'm glad it happened because the time. I'll tell you this: the minute the police raided the condo, I remember
Mhm.
after coming because I was sleeping, but after waking up and realizing what was happening, I remember sitting down on the couch in handcuffs and I breathed like this sigh of relief. Like I remember just because I was
What,
like,
so you was just waiting to get caught. That's
I wasn't
basically what
waiting
it
to get
was.
caught. I was waiting to. I wanted to change my life, but I didn't know how. I was too deep into my lifestyle, and I didn't know how to just leave. Right? You have people waiting on you, depending on you. You have money, you have friends, you have this organization, shall I say, that you are ingrained in. You took vows to be in, and you just can't walk away from that. So this was my escape because now I could like I'm done. And it's
That's
not up
what's
to me.
up.
It's not my fault. Makes sense?
So Jada, so you're not a felon per se.
Yeah, I got a felony. Yeah.
Okay, so you do have a felon. You do have, but you didn't do no time in prison though.
No. So what happened was I escaped. So anytime down here, anytime you get sentenced to 2+ years, you go to the pen. But because
Okay.
I did pre custody sentence, um, I I escaped the pen. So I did a lot of my time in the county while waiting on remand, while waiting to go to trial, because I spent 19, 20 months in trial. Then that counts as time on your sentence, right? So because of that, I escaped the penitentiary.
Okay,
so I have a criminal record, yes, but no.
So still, the Most High was looking out for you, man. You didn't do no hard time. You did time, but it wasn't hard. So, but that taught you a lesson. What was the lesson that was taught to you after all of that?
A few lessons. Count my blessings. Number one, smarten up because you have a purpose, and the way you're going, that's not what you were called to do. So once I realized sitting in behind bars every day, you're realizing you're wasting your potential, right? You know what you have to do, because I know what I had to do, what else.
Your internet is kind of cracking up over there. Your internet is kind of cracking up over there because I can barely hear you.
Is that better? Can you hear me now?
A little bit, but it's like it's some crackling in the background. I'm not sure what that is.
Yeah, every time when you speak, I hear cracking. Is it cracking when I speak?
Yeah. So let me check something. Hold on. Make sure that my internet is good over here. But yeah, I hear that. All right, do me a favor. Back out and then come back in and see if that changes anything. All right, y'all. While he's getting that taken care of, I want to welcome everybody that's in here. Welcome to the Lockoutmen podcast show. Today's special guest is Jada Inc. Get rich or die trucking. I'm definitely gonna have to grab one of those t-shirts from them. Simon London Trucker, you're signing in from England. What's going on? I appreciate the watch through. Shape World, what's going on? Thank you for being here. All right, here he comes. Hold on. All right, check 1 2. You still hear that crackling?
A little bit, not as much now.
Oh, okay. Now I hear you a lot clearer now.
Okay.
All right. It sounds we're gonna power through. if anything, I probably just have to give you a call on the phone. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we'll power through.
Can the people hear that cracking too? Ask them.
I think they can. Can y'all hear the crackle? Trucker J, what's going on? Hey, can you hear the crackling in our sound right quick? Check. Are you? Let me ask you this, Jada. Are you on the phone or are you on the house Wi-Fi?
Phone Wi-Fi. The phone.
Of course you got Wi-Fi. You want to try and connect it to the house Wi-Fi and see if that makes a difference?
How's that?
I don't know. Say something. Check 1 2 1 2.
Mic check.
Check. It sounds like somebody getting smacked the fuck up. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah,
like it sounds like somebody getting their ass whooped in the background.
No, there's nobody here. No sound, no nothing.
I know, right? You want to try you want to try connecting it to the house right quick and see if that makes a difference.
Yeah, I put it on. It's on there right now.
It's on the house?
Yeah.
And it's still sounding like that?
Yeah.
Oh, damn, that is so nasty. Specialized, what's good? We trying to get our sound together over here, bro. I might have to continue with Jada over the phone. Hold on right quick, Jada. All right, Teflon Twan says sounds like the plastic on grandma's furniture. I know, right? All right, so how's that? Did it stop? Say mic check it, Jada. Oh, wait, I think Jada's frozen. Oh, you frozen, my G. Hold on right quick. Technical difficulties in the Lockout Men podcast show. you still you you still hear it? You still hear it? Specialized? Because if not, we probably might have to take this to the phone. Damn it, man. Yeah, I know he frozen out. All right, we probably might gonna have to take it to the phone. Hold on right quick. We might have to take it to the phone. Hold on right quick. All right, hold on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. We're gonna have to take it to the phone right quick. Hold on. I think he's back in. do it. All right, hold on. All
All right.
right, y'all. We are coming back. All right, so I got my man on the phone. Unfortunately, we could not get the internet situation situated. But in any case, you know, this is how we do it. This is how we do it. So brother man, continue your backstory, man.
Yeah. So, where were we? I think we were just speaking about
Coming out of jail.
being incarcerated. So we didn't get to. I escaped the penitentiary because I was sentenced to 3.5 years, but the time that I did do, dead time we call it, that allowed me to just stay in the county, right? Which was a blessing in itself. So yeah, after that, while I was in there, I just created a plan to just better my life and change things around, and that's exactly what I did. Read lots of books and made sure that I followed through when I came home. And I was blessed enough to have some of the guards in there to actually help me with my research and bringing in literature on creating a business, bringing me truck prices and stuff like that. Because I knew that once I got home, this is it for me. I can't continue my life like this. I have children looking up to me, have children waiting on me at home, and that's exactly what I did.
So
and we're here now.
When did you get interested in trucks? While you was incarcerated?
Nope. I got interested in trucks when I came to Canada. So when we came to this place called Jane and Finch. You can do your research. If there's any Torontonians, anybody knows about Toronto, Jane and Finch is one of the most notorious neighborhoods. So I remember seeing trucks drive up and down the what's called the Jane Strip. And as a youngster, as a child, I just liked how they looked. And from then on, I said, I want to drive trucks. And that's exactly what I did when I got old. I just loved trucks.
All right. So
I got my love from I was 10 years old.
So your journey into trucking, what you do? You went to school, you went to a trucking company. What was the route that you went to get your old CDLs?
At first, I had some family friends who were in trucking. So I would just go around, I would just hop in the truck with them. I would just go all over the city with them initially. And I would be learning to shift, learn how to drive, stuff like that with them. And then I got my forklift license. I started on my forklift license and I was doing shipping and receiving. So I was always around trucks. We had to load and unload the truck. So I'd always converse with all the truckers. I would go into the truck stop, to the truck cab and stuff like that, asking questions, helping to back up some of the trucks and whatnot. And then as I got older, I went and got my license. I started training. I got my license when I was 20 years old. And I went to a truck driving school, paid, I think, $11.99. $1,200 for my license. Took me 3.5 weeks and got busy. Just went on the road.
So you paid for your license out of pocket. You didn't go through
out of pocket.
You didn't go through
No.
You didn't go through a trucking school or anything like that.
Nope, no trucking school. And at that time, it's even worse now. But those guys are charging like the college is charging like $8,000 to $10,000, which I wasn't trying to pay. So I just went and I paid it myself. You go to this trucking school outside of Toronto, and they just gave me the lessons on how to reverse the trailer, and we went and did my road test, and that was that.
How's the driving styles different from American driving to Toronto? I mean, Canada driving. Don't you drive on the opposite side of the streets?
No, man. This ain't the UK.
Okay.
We're North America. We're just on your border.
Okay. So the steering wheel is on the left and not the right.
Exactly.
Okay.
You got to remember, we're literally the same thing. We're in the same landmass.
Okay.
You know
now,
what happens goes on in Canada goes on America, basically.
Have you traveled across the border over to the United States? And if you did, what's the criteria that you guys got to go through when y'all come over here?
No criminal record.
None.
None. Unless it can't be serious charges, like no drugs and no firearms. So for me, that's a wrap as it stands right now. But before, I didn't have any charges like that, no criminal records. So I was allowed to cross the border freely. Right? That's how I was spending so much time in New York with my family. I would drive back and forth. And then for trucking, it would be even easier because no criminal record. That's all you need, just a license and no criminal record, and you're good to go.
So at the border, they literally stop you if you have a criminal record of anything. They just tell you to turn your ass around and go back home.
Turn your ass around. Of course, yeah. That's
wow.
That's Homeland Security on both sides. You guys can't come up here either with none of that dumb shit and expect to cross the border as well. They'll just turn you right around. Oh, well,
yeah. I hear you guys got that good health care up there though.
Yeah, we got them good taxes to pay for it too.
Man, I might have to take my ass up to Canada if things don't go right up.
You should.
Here.
Canada's I think it's a better place to live.
Okay.
For living, I think it's a little bit better. Yeah, definitely.
So
I said universal health care. Like I don't have to pay out of pocket to get my medicine, or if I'm shot or injured, I just go in the hospital and get my stuff taken care of.
So Jada, man, you've been in the game for 17 years, man. What has What has some of the issues that you've seen throughout your 17 years of driving up in Canada?
Issues regarding what?
Like rules, regulations. Like, is y'all HO? Do y'all got HOS rules like we do over here for driving? Do you guys have safety regulations and stuff like that? Throughout your 17 years, what have you seen change in that?
Well, the only I know in the States, I believe it's 11 hours of driving time you guys have down there, correct?
Right, yes.
And up here we have 13 hours. We can drive 13 hours straight. So when I used to be driving down in the States, that 11 hours went by so quick. There was nothing. So I had more off time to just enjoy my reset, might as well say, right? But up here, we're driving for 13 hours a day. Then we have our 1 hour on duty, and then we're off.
You know what I mean?
So that's probably one of the. I think that was a good thing.
And is it now? You not only drive dump trucks, but you have a fleet that you run as well, right?
Yeah. So I own 2 dump trucks, and I dispatch or broker 1, 2, 3, 5. I'm just looking at the list. 5. So brokering meaning for dump trucks, these guys need work. I have connections and contacts with the construction companies and aggregate companies, and I send these guys out to work for a fee. Okay. That's one of my business models.
Okay. So you is trying to be a role model for the guys that's are incarcerated, that's thinking about getting into the trucking game, man. What do you want them to know about getting into this game, man?
I wouldn't say I want to be a role model. I think that's too much pressure, and I don't want anyone following my moves because I'm not perfect, and I don't want anyone to follow exactly me, right? But I do have some. I could point people in the right direction, or say, "Hey, don't go down this road because it leads to that. Do this, or you should try this." You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, but as far as getting into the trucking industry, whether it's dump trucking, whether it's over the road, do it, because people in our community, many of us are plagued by poverty and criminal records, right? And once you have a criminal record in both sides, Canada and the States, it bars you from obtaining employment that can better yourself and help to the betterment of your family, right? Trucking doesn't really discriminate when it comes to that. You can have a criminal record. You don't need a high school diploma. You don't need a college degree. You don't need anything except for you to learn how to shift gears or drive automatic and back that trailer up. right? And you can have a job you can make 5 to 6 figures,
You know, we said in the
right?
we said in the background, while we was waiting for everybody to come up in here, that we actually got murderers that drives trucks.
Yeah,
And
big fact. Yeah,
when you told me that
I know some.
when you told me that, I kind of sat I kind of swiveled for a little bit, like that's kind of scary, like that you actually got cats that has that type of felony on them. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So,
right.
but
But it's good because, man, you got murderers next door. So it's better them to be in the truck, providing a way for their family and basically taking a shot at reform than them relapsing and murdering again. You know what I mean? So
you
I'm all for it. We gave them an opportunity to change their life.
trucking opens the door. It's like a gateway. I mean, it opens the door for so many other opportunities out there. What has trucking opened up
Right.
for you?
Got me on Lockoutmen. It got me. It got me have lots of other opportunities. So right now, maybe last week, I think last Thursday or last Friday, I was able to speak to a group of young men at one of the jails here in Toronto, a mentoring session, right? And that's all from trucking and my story of being incarcerated and the change that I decided to make of my life, right? And yeah, people, couple of the correctional officers and the wardens at the jails reached out to me via email and asked me if I could mentor some of these guys, and I agreed and I took it, and that was my first time doing so for the community and for the people, and that was huge to me because I always say, well, not always, but a few times on my Instagram post, I'll say this is bigger than trucking, right? And trucking was what I wanted to do, but everything else outside of that is what God has called me to do, and what the Most High is allowing me to do. So I know I'm reaching more people through my downfalls, my pitfalls, my circumstances in life are allowing me to assist others, right? And in our community, the Black community, we don't really have that many positive
Role models,
influences, or role models, or influences, or people that you can just look up to that'll tell you, okay, not to do this, don't do it, or show you how you can still make good money without risking freedom, right?
Okay.
And that I want to be what I was searching for growing up.
Okay.
Subconsciously, who I am or what I'm trying to be right or what I'm going to be right now. I was searching for myself. Someone to say, yo, listen, this is what you need to do. This is how you to do it. Someone to show genuine love without you feeling like, forgive my language, a bitch or weak, right? To show some type of emotion, because there's many issues plaguing our community that we just don't speak about. And I think it's time to make that change, even more so in this 2020 year.
That's what's up, man.
Right.
That is what's up. So what are some of the
It's deep. It's deep.
Yeah, it's real deep, and I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Go deep. That's what's up. I'm sitting here with my hands. I'm sitting here with my hands folded, listening, bro. That's what I like to do. I like interesting conversation. Mom's always told me I should listen more than I talk. So that's what I do. I love hearing people's backstories, man. And I think
because it turns it into good.
Go ahead.
It'll turn it into good. Your bad is only bad if you don't make any changes, right? They'll only look at you as the loser until you win, right?
Exactly.
Just win, and all you have to do is win one time, and then that's it. So don't ever give up, right? Just don't give up, right? Like, I literally do not have a bone, or I cannot comprehend the word give up. I don't know if that's wise of me. I don't know if I'm stupid. I just know I don't know how to give up. And I firmly believe that everything is possible as long as you try. Just figure out a way. Okay, if you've been trying something and it didn't work, that doesn't mean that, well, sometimes it may be that it's not supposed to work, or you're probably doing it the wrong way. You're entering the wrong combination to the lock. Once you enter the right combination, those doors open up, and then there's your opportunities right there. So you can't give up. Do things differently, right? If I'm trying to be 185 pounds lean and muscle, I got to stay away from McDonald's. I can't go around to my homie's house that he's always cooking pork. He's always cooking burgers. He's always drinking soda pops. I can't be around that. I have to be in the gym. I have to be around people who eat healthy. So you have to change your surroundings as well, right? So even with that, when it comes to trucking, I had to. So when I first came home, I'll keep it 100. When I first came home, I came home with a change mentality, yes, but I still had some old habits that needed to die. So I had a doughboy lifestyle. Okay, I have a dump truck. I'm making money. Okay, let me go buy this S550 Benz. Let me go get this jewelry. Let me go spend it because I can get it back. In my past life, former life, I could go make $5,000 tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
In this dump truck life, this business CEO world, not so much. You have to wait. So you have to manage your money. You have to manage your time.
Exactly.
So I have to stop hanging around my old homies. I love many of them. I still love them all. But in order for me to progress in life, I had to really leave. And the real ones understood, right? Because I had to go. And I got to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. You don't
want like you said, that the real ones know what you wanted to do. The fake ones is the ones that's trying to hold you back from achieving what you want.
Exactly.
So
and as it stands right now, I have some of those real ones that I'm actually able to help now. So a few of them, I showed them how to get trucks. We even started up. I walked them through how to get their company incorporated, how to get contracts, how to get trucks, give them lanes.
Hey,
give them
Jada,
advice,
since you mentioned that, talk us through an example of how would you get them, to get their trucking business started.
All right, so y'all gonna get this for free because this costs $2.99 on GetRichOrDieTrucking.ca. But let's get it locked out. So the first thing we would do, I make sure that they have their finances in order because you're going to need startup capital. This is a big boys game, right? You'll need at least 25, 30 grand to get everything started.
Okay,
right? Hold on,
I'm about. Let me pen and paper. Hold on, right quick. I'm about to get. Hold on. Let me get this, man. I'm about to go to school. I'm about to go to school right now. We going to school right now, bro.
Back.
Hold on.
Yes.
I got my pen and paper right here. Okay, so talk to me, bro. What starting capital about 30 grand, right?
Yes.
Okay.
The more the better.
Okay.
Either cash or credit, doesn't matter, or a combination of both.
Now let me ask you this: as far as
but the better.
Let me ask you this: for somebody that got bad credit, how would I still be able to build my business even though my credit is bad?
Yes, there's ways. You might, depending on how good or how bad it really is, you may just pay a higher interest rate with a higher down payment.
Okay.
Right? There's always ways.
Okay.
And or get a cosigner.
Okay, we none of that. no cosigner. Yeah, unfortunately not.
Right.
But I'll work on.
You'll pay a higher down payment.
All right, now I'll work on my credit. All right, go ahead. All right, go ahead. Tell me more.
Right. So once that's in place, you have your startup capital and your finances in place.
Mm-hmm.
Then you're going to have to go do your paperwork and your compliance. So now you have to go register your company name. So you can either have it in Canada. We have what's called a numbered company with just a bunch of numbers, or you could incorporate it and have your own name that you created. Right. So you could go to your accountant, you go to the government, whatever, get your company set up.
Now would it be
Then
now
you're
would
going
it
to
be
go get.
now would it be easy for me to get somebody to do that for me? Say like
Yes,
say
I
like
suggest doing that.
say like LegalZoom or something like that. Would that be a good
Your accountant, just hire an accountant because you're going to need one anyway. Your accountant will be able to do all that for you.
all right. All right, I got you. Hire an accountant. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, I actually recommend an accountant because then there's lots of paperwork that you want to make sure that it's filed correctly because you don't want the CRA or the IRS down your tail because those guys do not play.
Okay.
Right? So, yes. From then, you're gonna go now apply for your MC number, your DOT number, and in Canada or Ontario is your CVOR, which is your carrier safety record or whatnot.
Okay. So are you Jada, are you considered a carrier or are you just an owner op?
I'm a carrier.
Okay. Okay. All right. So
I have my own CVR number and whatnot. I have my own authority.
okay. Okay. So that means people could lease off of you if they like.
Yes, and that's what happens now. I have 2 trucks that do that right now.
Okay. Okay. Now, even though that you run a dump truck company, you can still lease semi truck drivers off of you as well, right?
Yes, because your own authority covers that as well. It's your own authority. Now, for semis, all I need is a little bit more paperwork, which is called like your IFTA, your fuel tax agreement, IRP, which is your plates and stuff like that. But other than that, yeah, it's the same. It's the same thing.
Now, let me ask you this: you've been in the game for 17 years, bruh. And how long you've been in for 17? How long have you been a owner op carrier?
3 years.
3 years. Why did you why did you decided to go owner op? What was the migration to that?
Freedom from jail. When I came home, that was my plan. I need to own. I can't. I've already had the plans, but you see, when you're making fast money, the things that are important didn't seem so important at the time. I could put it off because I'm making money already, right? I've always wanted to do it, but now that my back's against the wall, I have nothing else really. It's either my only options are going back to the street, and that's going to get me back into jail. I don't want to do that, so let me go ahead and get this thing started. Because my company has been registered for, I opened that, 8 years? My company's been open.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But I bought dump trucks in 2017.
All right. So have you driven a semi, or you just straight dump truck?
Oh yeah. So no. I only started dump truck probably like the last 8-9 years.
Okay.
On and off. So I've done. All right. So for trucking, I'm 37, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like a young vet. So I've done the triangle. So I used to leave Toronto, head to the west coast up to Canada. So I would go through from here, Winnipeg, Saskatchewan, Alberta, head over to BC. Then I would head south on BC, Interstate 5, head on down to Southern California. Go through, stop in probably Oregon, head on down Southern California, get down there, hit I-8, I-10, head on over southwest, head back east, head on up through the Midwest, and I would end up right back in, go through like Flint, the Michigan area, and I would come on back home, and that was my triangle. So I did all of that. The only place I haven't been driving was the East Coast.
Okay, all right.
Like in my truck, I've done that personally in the cars and whatnot, my cousins and family. But yeah, there's not much that I haven't covered in my years of driving over the road. I have city experience. I could drive in the city, so I did reefer work for the local the grocery stores from like the food plant.
Mm-hmm.
I did that. I did oil field. I did lots of oil field work in Alberta. So we drove off road, sand cans, tankers, stuff like that. What else do we have done there? Mountain driving in the snow in DC. There's not much that I haven't done, man. From shifting 18 gears to automatic trucks.
Okay.
I know how to. When it comes to driving,
you're a jack of all trades. You're a jack of all trades.
That's a big fact.
What's some of the
behind that?
What were some of the challenges that you faced when you started out driving?
Staying off of my brakes, running the hills. I remember I blew up a truck before. A trailer. I blew up a trailer in. I was coming down from Utah into Arizona, running those hills. I can't remember what highway that is. I think it was headed into Yuma, and I was running those hills for hours. And I know the engine brakes. I was using that a little bit, but I would mostly use the trailer brakes. I was a rookie, so I'm thinking I don't want to burn out the brakes on the tractor. I'm going to just keep using the spikers. So I kept spiking, and then I remember the DOT. They were out there stopping and checking, and I remember slowing down, and I couldn't slow down. I'm trying to slow down. I couldn't slow down. Finally got it to slow down, and I heard like this muffled boom. I'm like, what the heck is that? So I get out, I go to the back of the trailer, and the drums are as orange as the sunset. Whoa. So I went and I got my fire extinguisher, and it's like powder. And once I put the fire extinguisher on that, it just ignited. And I was carrying hay, and the whole trailer just went up in flames. But I was able to detach the tractor from the trailer and get away just in time.
All right, that
was one of my crazy experiences.
Couple of people popped up into the community, man. Let me go ahead and acknowledge them right quick. What's going on, RLC TV? What's going on with you? Trucker J, he says anyone is capable of murder. Some just haven't done, and some have gotten away with it. Could be your next door neighbor or your mailman. Yeah, I agree, man.
Exactly.
And it's like I said, I kind of shriveled when we was talking about that, man. But yeah, but they trying to turn their life around, and unfortunately, when they come out of jail, I mean, trucking is probably the only place that they can come to, because if they try to go anywhere else, the door will just be shut in their face, man.
Right. And why go anywhere else anyways? Why not trucking? I mean, you get to travel the country and get paid to do so. You get to see all these wonderful sites, wonderful landmarks, wonderful areas. If you don't like being in four walls or in a cubicle, you are your own boss, essentially. Just tell me where I got to go, give my paperwork, and let me be. I'm in solitude. I could bring my family. I could bring a dog. You know what I mean? It's wonderful. And you're taking part in one of the most important industries in the world, right? Without trucks, you die. So why not own or be a part of something so important, right? And I say literally die. If you don't, many people who aren't truckers or in the trucking industry, or even truckers themselves, may not understand that statement. Okay, we're responsible for your food. We're responsible for your toiletries. We're responsible for your everything. We're responsible for your medicine in the hospital, right? That gets delivered on a truck. So if we don't bring your medicine, you die, right? If we don't bring your oil and your gas, you can't get around, you can't heat, you die, right? So truckers are extremely important, right?
I agree, and a lot of people don't understand that, and that's a segue into my next question. Why do you think truckers are the most disrespected in this industry?
I think it has to do with marketing in the beginning. If you watch older movies, the truck driver was usually like this old biker who was just a rebel, or this out of shape guy who just wasn't intelligent looked at. So it's all about marketing, I believe, right? And then we just weren't taught about it, right? We we were taught to go to school and get a degree and spend 20, 30, $40,000 and waste 4 years for a degree that's non-existent or obsolete in 5, 6 years, right?
Right.
So I think that has a major thing to do with that as well. It's not, there's no light shed on it, right? And it's not, I always say, this isn't your grandfather's trucking either. Like, trucking is much more cooler and much more appealing now. And that's what I'm trying to do with the whole Get Rich or Die trucking, where you can drive, you can wear whatever you want, you can have your music, you can, soup your truck up, make it look nice. And it's just a way better lifestyle than it was maybe 30, 40 years ago. This isn't your grandfather's trucking.
Yo, tag.
New trucking.
Right?
So we put a light on it.
Yo, tag, bro. Get Rich or Die trucking. I'm feeling that. I'm gonna need a sweatshirt, bro. I'm gonna need that.
I got you.
I'm gonna need that. I need the one. There you go. I need that one right there. I need that. I like that. Get Rich or Die trucking. Where did you come up? Yeah. Let me ask you this. Where did you come up with the name Jada Inc. and where did the tag Get Rich or Die trucking come from, even though we know where it came from?
So Jada Inc. is an acronym and it stands for my kids and their mother. So Jada is actually my daughter's name, but the acronym is Jada, Anthony, Dre, and Alyssa. And Jada is my daughter, Anthony is my son, Dre is the oldest son, and Alyssa is their mother, right? My daughter's mother.
Okay.
So it just worked out where it says the initials were Jada. So Jada Inc. I put that into the company. So it would mean something to them, right? Not just money and I'm leaving, but I'm leaving a name,
a dynasty
for them.
Exactly.
Dynasty, correct.
And Get Rich or Die trucking.
That's from 50 Cent, man. And I like 50, but I like 50's grind because it was like Get Rich or Die trucking means by all and any means necessary, we're going to make this work. Or we're just going to die doing it, die trying. Right? So, yeah, that's my intention behind that. We're going to get rich or die trucking because I'm not leaving it. So I'm going to get rich in it. And if I don't, well, I will, but I know my kids are going to reap they're going to eat the fruit from the tree that I planted today.
Exactly. That's what's up, man. Let's talk about your YouTube channel, man. You definitely got a YouTube channel up right here, Jada Inc. Guys, go subscribe to him. Yeah. I'm about to clip back and then clip back so I can get the link so I can put it in the chat. So definitely subscribe to my man Jada Inc. right here. Tell us a little bit about your YouTube channel, bro.
I have to be more active on there, but I usually just put my day-to-day. I have a few documentary on there of when I first came home. I did one documentary and it's on there. You can go through the page, and I just want to be showing people my lifestyle, right? I want to show the older generation, but mostly my generation and the younger, that this is fly trucking, right? That you can come to trucking and still have the lifestyle that you want to live, and get it without selling drugs.
All right.
Owning a business is always going to be much more lucrative if ran right than drugs will. Drugs, yes, you'll make lots of money, but what's the longevity in that?
So
what's the risk versus the reward?
Do you consider your channel a trucking channel, or what do you want people to get out of your channel?
You see, now I've been not battling, but I've been transitioning in life within this last maybe like month, maybe couple of months where, well, my channel is, I am the brand, right? So my channel is me, right? So I just literally, I'm me. I keep it 100. So this is me, my journey, and I make it look good. Right. So as I grow and I change, the content on my pages, both YouTube and Instagram, will change as well. Right. So I'm maturing a little bit more. And yes, we want to do trucking and everything, but we also want to become better human beings. We want to become better people because it doesn't make sense having a bunch of lost, hurt, trauma-filled souls running around here with businesses because it still wouldn't flourish because we still have issues. So yes, we want to do trucking, and trucking may be a stepping stone to many other things. So, but there's like, we want to be able to give back to the community. We want to be able to look out for those incarcerated. We just don't want to get money and just leave everyone behind, because that's not rich. Doesn't also always mean for me monetary as well, right? So when you say get rich or die trucking, it's also rich in love, rich in forgiveness, rich in family, rich in health, right? Rich in knowledge. We want to become rich in all these things, rich in happiness, because money isn't going to do all of those things if you don't have that inside of you already. Because you could have $100 million and still be miserable and not know how to enjoy that $100 million.
That's
right.
What's up.
So it's deep. So my page is really just about me. I'm in trucking. I'll show you how to become a trucker and provide for your family, or own a trucking business and provide for your family. But also we want to become better. Right? We just want to become better. And that's one of my aims in life now, because I'm changing myself. I have my mentors, and I speak with my mentors probably like every week or so. And one of them was telling me that, I'm like, yo, I don't know what's going on, man. I'm getting more soft and soft lately. They're like, no, it's not that you're getting soft. It's all these years you had ice around your heart from your experiences in life, but now it's melting. This is what real life is supposed to feel like.
Exactly.
This is what we're supposed to be doing. These are the conversations you're supposed to have. I'm not supposed to look at you with a screw face or a mean mug. I'm supposed to welcome you as my brother, right? My first defenses aren't to be defensive. I'm supposed to be trusting. I'm supposed to be welcoming, right, to my brothers and my sisters.
Each one, right? each one teach one, man. Right here, the one video I want you to comment on right quick. You says 2020 is the year of the entrepreneur, man. Why would you say that?
Big fact. Big fact. Man, look, people are I'm sick of seeing people saying throw a whole 2020 away. What are you talking about? And listen, you have to be able to see opportunity, right? Don't just fall for the okie doke. Just don't go with the most popular opinion from the masses. Okay, 2020, a lot of people lost their jobs. Right?
A lot of people, okay. Right?
But a lot of people have talent. A lot of people have gifts. A lot of people they're entrepreneurs at heart. Mm-hmm. Now, 2020 gave them a chance and the time to be free. How many times you hear, I just don't have the time. I don't have the time. Well, now you do.
Exactly. Now you do. Yes. Yeah. That was a big thing for people not having the time to do anything. But now 2020 pretty much gave them that time.
It gave you a time. So now 2021, if everything goes back to not normal, but everything gets moving again, if you haven't worked on your craft, then you wasted the 2020. You didn't do anything. You can't ever give me that excuse that you didn't have the time, because you had a whole 12 months. Like, you didn't have nothing to do. Literally, we were locked down. You weren't even allowed to leave the house. So what is your excuse, right? But now we realize, okay, a lot of industries are changing, right? A lot of things the old is really being dismantled. Now it's the new. Okay, now it's a service-based industry. Now it's tech-based. Okay, what can you do to serve the people? So more websites, create your website, e-commerce, right? If you're a chef, like I have a catering friend, a friend who does catering, CDH catering, right? Restaurants were shut down. So he just started cooking from home and started selling his food from home every weekend. That started to boom, right? Myself, okay, we realized that the importance of trucking during this pandemic, okay? So while everyone else was scrambling and industries were losing steam, trucking boomed. So more people if you had the money and you were prepared, okay, we bought more trucks, we acquired more contracts because there was more work, we had new relationships. So we're actually able to lay a stronger foundation during the year 2020. Right? There's so many opportunities around here, like it's so much, man. I don't if you're not looking, If you haven't got an opportunity, then you're not looking, or you're fearful, you're lackadaisical, and you're using that as an excuse.
That's what's up.
2020
man.
is the year of the entrepreneur, right?
That's
and people are
what's up.
losing. Okay, let's say you do have money now for trucking. People are losing trucks because they maybe didn't manage their finances properly. Okay, now trucks are for sale. Now you could acquire more trucks to your fleet, right? Houses are, man, there's so much opportunities, bro. This is the year. This is the year.
I got
This is the
you.
year.
I got you. Lashes and lip gloss. What's going on with you? She says, I am coming back to trucking. I am bored and losing my mind in this quarantine. I miss it in a weird way as well. Man, welcome back. Come on back. Come on back. America,
Yeah.
America, here
True.
I come again. Yes, sir. Make sure you come back.
Right.
Jada, man. I mean,
And we
this
need you. America needs you.
man, Jada, this is, I mean, this is some true game that you spitting tonight, man. And I really do appreciate you coming on here talking to me about your life, your experiences, and everything like that, man. YouTube trucking community is so so competitive, so driven in the me space. What
Right.
do you feel like your channel is competing with other channels in the same niche?
Hell no. I don't want to compete, man. Listen, and if I do, I'm not going to compete. I'm going to try to dominate, right? But I don't think we need to compete. I think that's more ego, and we need to kill the ego, because one thing that I always advocate for is working together, right? I was speaking to one of my mentees earlier today, and I said, if I was to flick you with my finger, right, my index finger, it might just sting a little bit. But if I balled up these 5 fingers, knock your socks off, you're going to feel that. And I say that to say 5 fingers are much more powerful than one, right? So instead of competing, we're money for money and a space for ego to say, I'm the big and the best, just work together, right? You could acquire more contracts with a bigger fleet. Let's say Lockout, you have 3 trucks. Let's say I have my 2. Let's say somebody else has 5, and it actually adds up to, let's say 20, 30 trucks. Well, now we have a 20, 30 truck fleet running under one authority. Now we can go to a larger company and say, hey, we have 30 trucks. We would like to rebid on whatever contracts are out there, whether in dump trucking or in freight, right? Because a dispatcher doesn't want to make 20 different calls when they could call one person and get 20 different trucks.
Damn, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. And we all need to come together.
Compete?
We all need to come together to do that. But a lot of people just feel that, you know, they just want to be in their own space. And I pretty much let them. You know what I'm saying? I pretty much let them, man.
Let those people be that way. Let those people, because energy attracts energy, right? Have to flock together. So you will have those people who stay by them. Let them stay. Don't force them. The ones who are on board, you will attract them, or they'll attract you. You'll meet them. You just have to, right? That's just how the universe is. There's laws and everything. That's one of the laws. And energy attracts energy. You're gonna meet them,
That's
right?
what's up.
People are always worried about the money, and as opposed to the value. Yo, Jeff Bezos is the wealthiest man in the world. Yeah. Do you know how much of Amazon he actually owns?
About a piece of
like
it.
13%.
Yeah.
16%,
Yeah.
13 to 16%.
Even though he's the face
Still the
of
majority
it.
owner, but he owns 30.
Even though he's
Thank
the
you.
face of it, he only owns like a piece of it, though.
Right.
I heard,
them, and I think he still believes.
and since you mentioned Amazon, I heard his wife owns like majority of it too.
Probably now after that divorce.
I know, right? All right, man. So why do you want people to sub to your channel?
They can learn, man. You can learn and get an honest look into. You see, I'm not wealthy, so you're seeing my rise, and I'm not going to portray this lifestyle that I already have it all figured out. I have what I figured out is what I have figured out. What you've seen thus far. So you're gonna see growth. You'll be able to grow with me, right? I'm like the first Indian over. They say the first Indian over the hill catches all the arrows. So I'll go over there for you guys. I'm not going to. I don't care about the views. I don't care about the likes and the numbers. I really don't. Right? I really want to teach my people how to do this, how to do things, and that's the honest truth. Right? So I don't care about all the other the gloss. No, I'm gonna make it look good, but you're gonna learn exactly what to do.
Being in this game, man, and being a successful entrepreneur, being a successful trucking for 17 years, and being a black man in this game, have you ever faced any discrimination in this industry?
Yes, I have. I face it all the time. But
how was you able to overcome it?
Just overcoming it. I really don't. As long as you're not stopping my bank, so I don't really care about what you do. You can talk, you can say what you want, you can feel how you want to feel about me. You're not really stopping the money because I'm not going to allow that to stop me. You're not going to say anything to rude to me, and if you do or when you do, you're going to get checked because I'm not fearful of that. I want all the smoke, right? Whether respectfully or disrespectfully. I want all the smoke. So I don't mind the discrimination. I don't care about that. I think there's always going to be that in this world, right? But if you bring value to something, they still have to work with you, right? I think people worry about racism and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion, it's always going to be racism, right?
It's gonna be racism. It's no way, shape, or form that we're gonna overcome that. It's gonna always be somebody that's gonna be prejudiced towards somebody. You know, we can all come together and say, you know, let's end racism, but it's never gonna end.
Nah, that's foolish. That's for marketing, that's for clout, that's for whatever other agendas. Look, we have countries that have tension with each other right now as it is, and they've had tension with each other for how long? They want to go to war, they'll have meetings not to go to war, they'll put sanctions on this. That's just people that don't like each other. What happens is black people, we're getting the short end of the stick because we don't own anything. We don't really have that much of anything of value, right? The Arabs or the Middle East, they have oil. You have to talk to those guys nicely. America has what America has. You have to talk to us nicely. We have money over here, right? Canada and America, we have money, we have technology. You have to talk to us nice. Africa has the minerals, gold, oil, all that stuff. Talk to them nice. China and Japan has technology and whatever else they have. You have to talk to them nice, right? As a people, what do we really have that's ours? I'll wait. Exactly. What industry are we controlling? I'll wait. So we don't have anything that will make them say we can't really mess with them because they can pick up and leave. You think you can go and talk to China like that? The amount of money and power that China has invested in the American dollar or the world economy, you have to talk to them nice. You can't go over there and talk to North Korea, South Korea any type of way. You can't talk to the Arabs in the Middle East and Dubai any type of way because they have oil. They control that, something that everybody else needs. So it's barter and trading. What do we have as a people? Even in trucking right now, the East Indians have taken that over. They own the majority share of trucking. You can't talk to them guys any type of way. And 10, 15, 20 years ago, I remember hearing all the talk that East Indians are coming, they're messing up the game, they're lowering the rates and stuff like that. They don't know what they're doing. And now look at them. They own trucking. Now you can't talk to them any type of way. They're bossed up. What do we own? So racism will always be a thing, but you have to have something valuable enough for us to sit at the table. They'd be like, okay, I don't like you, but I need to do business with you. Right now, they don't need to do business with us, so they can kill us in the street. Because our life to them isn't valuable. There's no value in it because Remember, other races put monetary values on bodies, right?
Right.
We to them aren't valuable in their eyes. We're valuable to us, but monetary, and speaking in financially, we're not valuable to them. What do we bring to them? We're consumers. We buy, but we don't own anything to sell. We can't even get it together where we just put together some money and own trucks. We don't have any our own communities. Where's the black community, the hood? But I know I can go to Chinatown, I can go to Little Haiti, I can go to Little Havana, right? I can go to Little Italy. Where is the little black community that's vibrant and pumping, and you know what I'm saying?
Man,
so it's deep. We really need
you see what I'm doing, man. I'm listening, because what you talking is straight facts, bro. Lashes and lip gloss says this man is very perceptive. Man, yes. And this comes from years of just watching, learning, and putting stuff together, man. And you just got it together, man. And it's like you said before, just align yourself with the people that will get you in a good space. Like you said, if a person is cooking McDonald's every day, you're going to be fat. If that person is drinking soda pop every day, you're going to get diabetes. Unfortunately, I got it.
And who do you blame? Do you blame them? You can't blame them.
You got to blame yourself.
We have ourselves, right? And that's the thing. Not many people are willing to blame themselves and say we all want to escape. It's easier to blame them than to look inward and make the changes ourselves. It's much easier to blame other people. That's a pacifier. We don't want it. That's baby stuff. We don't want a pacifier. We want to do the real work and come on out of this, right? Well, even in the States right now, I know you guys are going through all this turmoil with the president and everything like that, but I listen to this speaker named Jim Rohn, right? You guys could look him up on YouTube.
Jim, that's the man.
I call him my unofficial mentor.
That's the man, Jim Rohn.
Notified.
Yes, sir.
Right, and I remember he had a speech one time. He was speaking, and he said, somebody asked him what the next year is going to be like, and he said, "Gentlemen, it's going to be about the same as it is right now." Right, so we're waiting for a president. And that's that pacifier. They don't give a damn. No matter what you have to do for yourself, black people down in the States and Canada, we have to do for ourselves. Doesn't matter. All right, here's this. Do you see any other race of people fighting and arguing about who's going to be the president?
Nope.
Okay. All right.
No.
All right. I mean, maybe you guys could point me to the right channel.
What's your? I don't want to. I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk politics. But you up in Canada, you guys up in Canada, y'all seeing what's going on in the United States. This election has been a fucking wild ride, man. I mean, really, I have, in my 50 years, I have not seen an election of this magnitude that's so messed up. The past elections, the president was picked at the end of election day. Now we gotta wait.
Right.
Now we gotta wait until whenever, like. You guys up in Canada watching this shit, what's y'all take on it?
We think it's a big, say publicity stunt. Not publicity stunt, but it's like watching reality television. What the heck is going on down there? Right?
Wow.
But whatever, it does affect us up here because we're, like I said, we're just North America. We're literally, we border everything. So what happens over there kind of affects up here, and vice versa, because we are our largest trading partners. We are each other's largest trading partners, right? Trucking goes back and forth to the borders and down to Mexico, but it's us, right? So it affects us somewhat up here as well, right? Especially for trade and commerce and all that stuff. But it's like a big we call poppy show. Like, what's going on? Like, get it together, right? It's all these memes, and then it's like people aren't taking stuff serious because it's all these memes, and we're in the generation where everything hits a meme. The most serious topics
is a meme.
Right? We're now
speaking of serious, hold on for a second. Marlo H, she says 2020 has opened doors of opportunity in this industry. I started my own dispatch company for owner operator and small fleet owners during this pandemic. Congratulations, Marlo. Congratulations. Sure. That's what's up. And it's just like what Jada said. 2020 is the year of the entrepreneur. I haven't seen it until he actually mentioned it. Like, I always said 2020 was a wrap. It's fucked up, but look at how many opportunities has opened for people that, like, look, I'm at home, let's do something. Like my son's girlfriend, she's an entrepreneur. She didn't have time to do a lot of her stuff, but now her online store is booming. Make sure you guys go there to buy buy the mask. You know what I'm saying? Lashes and Lip Gloss says she is proud of Marlo. My peoples, We Be Trucking is in the house. They said that is so true. Marlo, she came back and she said, thank you at Lashes and Lip Gloss. I was scared, but I had to remember whose child I was. G-O-D. Thank you.
Most High. Exactly.
The Most High.
And you see what you said there, Marlon? That's super lit because we got to realize our power, right? Remember, we wanted to talk deep, right? So it's deeper than trucking. You know what I mean? Trucking is what we do, but who we are is ultimately what makes us successful, right? So now our words are extremely powerful, right? You believe in the Most High, and somebody believes in the Creator, whatever you want to call it, right? But we were made in His image, right? That's what I believe. So if we're made in His image and He doesn't have a physical body, what does that mean? Okay, that's the spiritual attributes. All right. If we believe in the Bible, whatever you believe in, I believe in the Bible. And it says He created the world in 6 days, but He spoke everything into existence. So that means I have that attribute. I'm created in His image. So I can speak things into existence. So I don't use words loosely. I watch my words. I don't say 2020 shit. I don't say I'm stupid. I don't say I'm dumb. I don't say you're stupid. No, I speak life because your tongue holds the power of life and death in it, right? So now you have to speak and believe. That's also laws of manifestation.
And words really do hurt. Words really do hurt.
Of course. That's why it's called spells. It's spelling. It's spelling. It's spell, right? If I tell a child he's dumb, guess what? He grows up to believe he's dumb. I don't tell my children that. My son's nickname is King. I call him King, and he acts and moves like a king, right? I call my daughter the queen or the princess, and they act as such, right? Because as a young age, you're like a sponge, so you have to ingrain that into them from now. You have to speak everything positive, have some type of reality or realistic goals, but dream, man. Dream and go make it happen. And we live in Canada and America, y'all. We live in the most wealthiest countries, and not just wealthy with money, but with opportunity, right? We can literally become multimillionaires and be who the heck we want to be. Literally. How can a kid who grew up in the ghetto in Barbados, which is different from the projects in Canada, America, whatever, the ghetto where we don't even have street addresses, right? Where you bathing outside in a standpipe or a hose. You know what I mean? If you're running around barefoot, right? If you have what we call galvanized or zinc roof, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. How can that kid who is now moved from the ghetto to the projects to being incarcerated now could own trucks and have many podcasts and people reaching out to him, and he's helping mentor him young. Come on, this happened in Canada and America. We have that opportunity to do so, and you don't want to get to 60, 70 and have all these regrets. That's why old people are so miserable, because they have the rest of their life to look back at what they could have, should have done. Remember, you're going to be older a lot longer than you are young. So make sure you do exactly what you have to do now, because your friends that you're embarrassed to do things in front of, they might not be around. They might be effed up just like you. What's the point of that? Everybody broke. Everybody's not living the life that they want to live. Why? Because of fears. I have no fears. And even if you do it anyway, like Marlo said, she was afraid. You did it anyway. And now look, you realize that fear wasn't even nothing because you did it.
Exactly.
Bro, listen. Come on, man. I mean this. I live this.
Florida.
I'm telling you guys, and I don't talk for this. I mean this.
Florida Dream.
In the Bible it says.
Oh, go ahead. I was about to read.
Yeah,
I was about to read the comment, but go ahead.
In the Bible it says, "As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he." That's what King Solomon says in Proverbs, right? That means that whatever you think and you believe on, that's who you are. So if you think you're a king, guess what? You're a king. If you think you're a queen, if you think you're a multi-million-dollar business owner, then that's what you are. If you think you're not, then that's what you are. So why think not? Think that you are, and then go ahead and make that happen.
That's what's up, man. Florida Dreaming says, way to go, Marlo, living the American dream. Marlo came back and said, words have power. That is right. And Lashes and Lip Gloss says, life and death are in the power of the tongue. Man, Jada, right. I want to thank you definitely, man, for coming on. You have been such an inspiration tonight, man. I'm hoping that somebody, that will hear this in the replay, or somebody that's in the chat right now, really, get something out of what this man has brought to us tonight, man. So Jada Inc., thank you very much for coming on.
You're welcome.
I had to give you the horn. Gave you the wrong button, but the horn is okay. All right, everybody. Jada Inc. Definitely go and check this young man out. Entrepreneur. Let me see if I can find it and bring it back up. Entrepreneur, man, YouTuber, Instagram. Make sure you go to this YouTube page and subscribe to him. Jada Inc. on YouTube, and Jada Empire. That's Jada underscore Trucking Empire on Instagram. This picture right here, bro. Unfortunately, you probably can't see it, but this is a powerful picture right here. The first picture, is this your old man right here with the player jacket on?
That's me.
That was you, because you was talking about your father, but that's you right there.
Yep, that's me as a youngster, as when I was in my wild stages, and God rest his soul. I was saying, I wish he was around to see what I'd become, because he knew me as that wild child, right? That was the last time he would have seen me. But to see me now, I wish he was around to see the changes that I've made in my life. You know what I mean? Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
I'm actually wearing the shirt underneath that jacket as the shirt that he made me. That was the last time I really seen him.
Rest in peace to your old man. I'm sure if he was here to see what his son has accomplished, man. Dumped 17-year driver, 3-year owner operator with his own authority, came from being incarcerated to now being a successful business owner and Canadian. That's what's up, man. Let me go to the comments one last time. We Be Trucking says, you have to watch what the people around you are saying. We are very positive or protective of what people of the people we allow around us. You also have to ask yourself, are you good company for those around you? Yes, Definitely facts on that. And my man Teddy the Trucker says, just stopping by. What's up, LOM community? What's going on? Well, Jada Inc, man, you're a part of the LOM community, man. Thank you very much. Anytime that you want to come on and chop it up with me, man. Like I said, you've been such an inspiration tonight, man. I mean, I'm definitely after I get finished, after this show's over, I'm gonna go ahead and plug this up into my radio, and I'm gonna go back and listen to it. That's how inspiring that you was tonight, man. And I appreciate you coming on and blessing the LOM community and blessing my channel and blessing my show, man. I really do appreciate it.
No worries, I got you. And send me an email, man. I'm gonna get you the size so I can get you some Get Rich or Die trucking gear. You know,
yes,
and if
sir.
you got one, and you just hit me up on Instagram, man. I got that Get Rich or Die trucking gear. The website is up. I think we're working on it now, but getrichdieTrucking.ca, or you guys can hit me up on the Instagram and get your gear, man. We got hats, scullies, tubes, sweaters, hoodies, all that.
And that's what's up, man. I'm gonna need it as soon as I get finished. As soon as we end the show tonight, I'm gonna give you. Well, you already got my email, so but yeah, you're gonna need my size and everything because I'm a big guy. So yeah, I'll send that all over to you, man. I appreciate it.
No worries, I got you.
All right, brother, man.
You care package.
Oh, thank you. Like I said, I'm going to get all that out to you. All right, man. You stay safe. Right. Definitely stay safe. Stay blessed, man. Stay blessed and continue to be a blessing to other people out there too, man.
I will. Thank you very much, my brother.
You're very welcome. And thank you, man. So again, everybody, let me give him another round of applause because this man he dropped inspiring tales tonight. Let me get it to him. J.A.D.A, Inc, y'all. Again, brother, man, thank you very much for coming on, all right?
Thanks for having me. Thank you guys for tuning in, man. I'll talk to y'all soon.
All right, I'll get with you in a minute, bro. All
right, cool. Peace.
Man, that's what the Lockoutmen podcast show is about. It's intriguing, interesting, inspiring guests that comes on this show and just chop it up with me. Like I said, I open up my platform. I'm a different type of guy, a different type of, interviewer. I don't even consider myself an interviewer. It's like I met this man and we're at Denny's and we just sitting down having a conversation, and you guys is just here experiencing the conversation. That's what the Lockoutmen podcast channel is about. It's not about how many people's watching. It's not about trying to, get a lot of subscribers. You guys going to subscribe to me because you like me anyway. You know what I'm saying? If I can touch somebody or somebody that could get something out of this, then, like I said before, I did my job. I did my job. So with that said, man, if you guys know anybody or want to come on yourself, you know what I'm saying? Hit me up in the Gmail. That's lockoutmenpodcast@gmail.com. hit me up in the DM over at Instagram, just like Jada did. He reached out to me. This young man is from Canada, and reached out to me like, yo, Lockout Man, let's get together and let's talk. Canada. I'm like, Canada? So, yeah, I mean, if you guys wanted to get together or something like that, I will open up to you and you can talk about anything. You know what I'm saying? Because what I'm going to do is listen. You know, people need an outlet. People want to get their story out. And who is best to get the story out than the Lockoutmen podcast show? So I want to thank you guys personally for supporting this channel, supporting what I do. With all of the coffees, all of the subscription, the likes, make sure you hit that like button too. Let's take a moment and let's get the likes up to the number of people that's in here. Now I know it's a lot of people that came in and went out and came in and went out, came in and went out, but let's get the likes up. All right. That lets YouTube know that you guys rocking with the Lockoutmen podcast show. So with that said, again, I appreciate my special guest, J.A.D.A Inc, for coming in and chopping it up with me. I appreciate you guys for coming in. Congratulations, Marlo. We need to get together. We need to get together, Marlo. I need to get you on so we can chop it up too. It's your turn to come at the table at Denny's. Just saying. And yeah. I'm just so full of emotion right now. So, but I gotta go. I gotta go. So if you guys like content like this and more, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, and hit that bell and that all button. That all button lets you know when I go live, and that all button lets you know when I drop videos. Come back tomorrow evening to the Lockoutmen podcast show when I will have another special guest. Tomorrow evening, Friday. I'm not sure who it's going to be, but come and find out. I'm about to email them right now to confirm their time slot, and we will be back again for the Lockoutmen podcast show around 8 o'clock-ish or something like that. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I'm not done yet. What are you doing? Fade out? Fade me back in. If you guys want to support the channel, you could do that. Look a brother up with some coffee, man. The coffee app and the Cash app is in the description below. And you can also join the channel as well. So, again, I appreciate all you guys. I appreciate all you guys on here. I appreciate you guys watching and listening, because this will be in the replay and in the podcast across the podcast plates and all like that. Okay. I guess it's time to go, y'all. My fader keeps fading me out, so it's time to go. Everybody, y'all take it easy, and I'll come back at y'all with another video. Peace.
All you have to do is stay.